Roll up, roll up, roll up. I'm taking mama. This is my co-host, Sugar T. Honey, I got some more gossip for you. I got some gossip. Let me tell you this right here. It was this little girl that lived out here. Her name was RaRa. That's what they call her, RaRa. Well, one particular morning, yeah, she lived down in that way in the circle. She lived in the circle. But anyway, early one morning, a RaRa was always getting herself up. She was a RaRa too. Every morning, RaRa would get up and come walking down the street. See, RaRa was a tomboy. She had that Tom in her. You didn't mess with them girls. You didn't mess with them kind of girls. They had that Tom in them. They could throw rocks, chunk rocks and box. You mess with them. So RaRa, this particular day, I spoke to RaRa. So the next day, RaRa come walking down the street early in the morning. And I peeped out the one and I say, "Hey, RaRa." Hey. This time she had a little brother with her. See, that's your little brother? Yeah. And my little brother, they told me, take him up the street with me. So RaRa mama come up to the curb, because by that time I went outside, I was sitting on the porch. RaRa mama came up to the corner and pulled up to the corner. She said, "RaRa, we going off a piece. You watch over your little brother." All right. Honey child, every 15 to 20 minutes I heard the little boy, hey, hey, RaRa, no, RaRa. And I'm like, and she stayed out there pleading the blood of Jesus. I'm like, what is going on? So I went in the room to kind of study because I was taking classes, for school, just taking me some class, just me do something. I heard the little boy get in. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I looked at the one that she beating the little boy. I'm like, what is she? I said, RaRa, RaRa. Yes, ma'am. I said, what are you doing? He being bad. I said, why you beating him? He being bad. But I didn't see the little boy doing nothing. The child was young. If he did anything, did he realize what he was doing? Okay, I sat back down, got my pencil, got back into my lesson, trying to do my lesson. Yeah. See, I be John Brown. It was like every 45 minutes to an hour, she was hitting the little boy. So I guess by me studying and hearing, the last time I got tired of it, because I've been studying all day and the sun was getting ready to set. So I say, you know what? This is my last time hearing that boy say, RaRa beating on him. RaRa had beat the boy all day long. I don't think she even took him home to get him something to eat. Boy, steady crying, steady crying. So I went in the living room of my house and I said, y'all go down there and get some of them grown folks from down there. Tell them, come get this baby up here. RaRa beating on him. So by that time, they say, I saw the grandma come. And RaRa come around the corner. She said, oh yeah, you kept him off, didn't you? No, grandma, no, grandma. She said, we been sent for y'all. Sent for you to bring that baby home. Yeah, ma'am, grandma, yes, ma'am. So the little boy walked on past and went on down the street and went in the house. And she met her with a switch. She said, the next time, RaRa, you gonna listen to me. And boy, she laid into it with that switch. Okay, grandma. Okay, grandma. I just stood on the porch with my arms folded, peeping like this. And see, where they lived at, it was a dead end circle. You had to circle around and come back out. She said, okay, grandma. I heard grandma beat all the way down to the house, y'all. Beat around the circle. She stopped trying to put her hands up there. Okay, grandma. Instead of run on in the house, she gonna run around the circle. She beat her around the circle. Beat her in the yard. Just tearing her tail up. I felt sorry for her. I wanted to go down there and say, ma'am, please, please, please. But see, you don't interfere in no stuff like that, Because RaRa was a tomboy. And you don't mess with them. But I tell you who messed with her that day. Her grandma. You remember when they used to live down there? Mm-hmm. Ooh, I hope her cousin, her sister don't hear about this, but RaRa was something else. But days before that, no, the next day, I'm telling you about this. Anyway, grandma beating her. She was dodging and flexing and trying to get. You know how it is. Them things when they hit you with that switch, it feel like stinging salt. You be stinging all over. You hit here and they hit you over here, and you just like this. Feel like ant sting. And boy, when she was running up in the house. She was doing this number right here, running in the house. Boy, her grandma was laying it to her. Next time I tell you, you gonna listen to me. You gonna let grandma, don't grandma with you, boy. Last time I saw her, she was going in the door. She was laying it on. I said, I ain't seen a butt whooping like that since I was a little girl. But anyway, the next day, RaRa came up here early that morning. I thought RaRa had enough, but she didn't have enough. She still wanted to get smart. So RaRa was out there in the yard doing something she had no business, and my brother came out. He said, "Little girl, you can't do that. You do that, you'll mess up the yard." She gonna tell my brother, sir, my mama named me RaRa. He said, "Well, RaRa, Roo, or RoRo, or whatever your name is, Roo, you can't do that. You have to stop. This is someone else's yard." She just said, "Yes, son," went on back home. Tomorrow of the story is, don't let that hound dog catch you sleeping, because he not only bark, he will bite. I mean, he'll rip some flesh over. He ain't playing. See, RaRa let that hound dog caught her sleeping. See, when the family sent for her to take the baby home to eat, she should have took the baby home and fed the baby. Now, she ain't much older than the baby, but she 10 on his tail. And I tell you, this is based on a true story. But I tell you one thing. When that grandma was laying into her, that grandma looked like she was doing a dance with it. Like she was hula hooping. She was laying it on her. She grabbed up here and she hit her below. She grabbed it low. She hit her up high. Boy, that grandma was laying. She had a lean to it. Y'all know how your grandma used to whoop you. They tat out on that tail. Lord. She was on her. Yeah, next time I tell you bring that baby home, okay, grandma. Everybody was standing out looking. I had my arms folded. I didn't say nothing. I ain't want to get whooped my own self. And I was what? I won't tell my age. I ain't gonna say. Tell my age. But anyway, mind your parents. When they call you to go home. So you won't have to get embarrassed in the whole neighborhood. Everybody was out looking at that butt whooping. She got one of them lifetime sunset butt whooping. Lifetime. You never forget it the whole life. Every time the sun go down, you never forget that butt whooping. One of them lifetime. All right, y'all. Peace, love, like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll see y'all some other time with some more gossip. But I'm gonna hit you up with that Turtle Johnson and them sweet potato pimps. It was 3 of them. 3 of them. But before I let you go, let me tell you this right here about RaRa. She had a brother. No, a cousin. And so he came up the street. This was the house where all the kids were hanging around because kids lived here. So he was out there, and so I was in the room reading. Had my window up. He was out there with a pipe talking about ping, 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 ping. I'm like, what are these kids doing? Can't they find somewhere else to play? So I rose up and I peeked over the bushes because in front of the window you got them holly tree, them sticker bushes right there in front of the window. So I peeked up and he out there, ping, 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 ping. He look at the pipe. I said, now he can't go nowhere else but in front of this house. That ping, 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 ping. So I peeked up again. I said, that's all right, I'm gonna get it. So I pulled the curtain back and I got real close to the curtain to the window. And I said, what are you doing? He was in the middle of a ping, ping, ping. He stopped. You don't laugh at your own self, but I can't. And then he looked up, he looked around. He was looking all around because he heard it. So he started back, ping, 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 ping. I said, okay, I'm gonna get him again. I got real close to the window. I said, what are you doing? He stopped again. He was looking all around. So when I peeped out to hit him up again with what are you doing, he was standing at the window, right there looking through the bushes, just looking through the bushes. I had to ease down like this right here, so he wouldn't see me. So when I peeped back up, he's going back to the way he was doing the little thing in the yard, in the sidewalk. Ping, ping, ping. I said, okay. I got back to the window real close. I said, go home. Then he stopped. He stood. He looked around. Yeah, right in the middle of another ping. I said, okay, you gonna stand and look around? I got back to the window again. I said, go home. He looked around. He looked at the window. Stopped his pinging. And he walked on down the street. I said, let him come back again. I'm gonna get him again. Go home. I ain't gonna say, what are you doing? I scared him so bad he just went on walking back home, looking back. I said, you won't be up here pinging no more. But anyway, y'all, like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna tell y'all about the sweet potato pimps and that old nasty, filthy, nasty buzzer, filthy cow, Turtle Johnson. Talking about can we exchange bodily fluids? I got something for you. All right, y'all. Bye. Love y'all. See you later.